Like you, if you're getting ready for EMT school, you probably want to know, what am I getting into? What's the training like? I'm going to break down for you everything you need to know in this video. Here we go. Hey everyone, it's the Paramedic Coach here, back at you with a brand new video. If you're new here, welcome. If you've seen a lot of my videos, I'm happy you made it back. Now, first things first, I want you to smash and annihilate that like button down below. The way YouTube works, you hit the like button once, it shares it with somebody else. That way more people can see this video as they're getting ready for their EMT training, and also hit subscribe for yourself so you can see more videos, and let's dive into it. Now, the most important thing when we're talking about EMT training is there's two main pathways I'll put in the screen here. We have the skills pathway, like your hands-on skills. And then I call your written pathway, understanding the knowledge. So if you put your skills and your knowledge together and you pass, you become an EMT. And that's the same thing with National Registry, which is why you're going to find that there's practical and then a written test at the end of all of this. Now, here is, in a sequence, the main points of EMT class. Now, you're going to have days, right, where you're doing just what I call written work. So you're sitting in class, you are doing lecture, and you are listening to an instructor, right? That's going to be the majority of your schooling. So what are some of the things you're going to go over? Now, I'm going to put a list on the screen right here. Here are some of the main things. The first thing, number one, is what I call the prep stage. So the prep stage is basically like the first, week or two of class. You're understanding, hey, what's your role and responsibility as an EMT? You're understanding, what is documentation like as an EMT, right? Understanding, some of the basic skills. Like one of the first things you're going to be doing is like pulse, respiration, blood pressure, stuff like that, right? So number one is your prep stage. Number two is going to be heavy. Anatomy and physiology, my friends. So anatomy and physiology is how the body works. If you understand how the body works, you understand meds. If you understand how the body works, you understand medical emergencies, traumatic emergencies, different diseases. Anatomy and physiology is the most important thing. So, for example, if you understand how the heart works when the heart's not working, then you understand, right? You understand why it's not working. Exactly, right? So that'd be number two. Now, number three, this is a major one, just a very important point. Cardiology is one of the biggest things inside of EMS education because one of the most common calls that we get has to do around the heart. So there's going to be a big emphasis on cardiology inside of EMS, okay? Now, the next piece I want to talk about is the skills we brought up earlier. So there's different skills: moving and lifting patients, ambulance operations. We talk about vital signs, understanding all the equipment. So there's equipment that will move the patient. There are different masks, different medications so I call it skills. You're going to be learning all these skills. Maybe you're going to give aspirin, maybe you put an oxygen mask on, maybe move somebody with a certain type of stretcher, right? These are the certain things you're going to learn in class as well. Now, the final piece here you can see on this list is medical and traumatic emergencies. The number one most important thing that an EMT does is recognize life threats. Recognize, I think this is asthma, we need to get moving. I think this is anaphylaxis, we need to get moving. I think this is a severe burn, we need to go to this hospital versus this one because it's better for the patient. This is a really bad trauma, we should fly this patient versus traveling 45 minutes or whatever it may be, right? So this is what we are talking about, my friends, is understanding life threats and understanding what medical and traumatic emergencies, their signs and symptoms look like. That's the cornerstone of a good EMT. Now, putting it all together, what does the EMT do, right? This is your training. Understanding EMS operations, like the radio, driving the ambulance, moving, lifting patients, understanding what life threats look like and what you can do at the EMT level to help those life threats. And then the final piece is understanding the human body so you can understand when everything is okay and when it's not okay. That is what an EMT training block, what class looks like. Now, one thing that people don't talk about if you're getting ready for EMT class is the acceleration that the material is thrown at you. EMT class is very, very accelerated. It's not that it is hard. It's that there's so much material thrown at you in a short amount of time. This is why I urge you, I tell my students, you need to prep. You need to study content while you're in school so you understand it at a deep level. So when your finals come, when state exams, your national registry comes, you understand it cold. That's why I created my video study course, over 400 videos of content. We talk about A&P, we talk about medications, we talk about cardiology, we talk about neurology. You can name it. It is through in this system right here on the screen that you see, and it takes you through every level. EMT prep, advanced EMT, paramedic, national registry prep for every level, medications, even prescription medications. 400 videos plus a private student group where you can ask me questions and interact with the thousands of other students inside the course as well. So if you go right now, it's the first link in the description. I will give you a lifetime access to my video vault. Click the link down below, sign up for it. I look forward to helping you out. And my friends, I will see you in the next video here. Take care. I'll see you soon.
Don't waste any time. Don't be hesitant and just do it, because I know this program works. And I know it got me to where I was, where it's been a year without school, from EMT to, hey, I passed my test in 70 questions. Like, go for it. You could do it. Like, do not hesitate and don't waste any time.
People that don't know you, they need this program. This program is not a choice. To me, this program is a have to.
It take thousands and thousands of pages in the books, and you just narrow it down and just make everything simple to pass the registry. So it's great content, man. I promise you, it's worth it.
Took this with 3 weeks left to go in my class, and I'm not sure if I would have been able to pass my course or the NREMT first try without this course.
The fact, like when I was taking the national, and I would read the question and I would be like, whoa, Evan literally just went over this in the car. So it helps.
I got to the point where I was just ready to spill all my knowledge onto this freaking test. So I'm like, you know what, man, just go ahead, go for it. Open it up, boom, congratulations, you passed. It was, outside of having my children, man, it's probably the happiest day of my life, bro, to be honest with you.